The self-declared Republic of Nagorno-Karabakh will cease to exist in 2024. President Samvel Shahramanyan signed a decree dissolving state institutions after a swift defeat by Azerbaijan, marking the end of decades of conflict and potentially centuries of Armenian presence in the region. This region, also known as Artsakh, operated autonomously with its de facto government and has been the cause of intermittent wars and brittle ceasefires between Armenia and Azerbaijan. The sudden fall of Nagorno-Karabakh to Azerbaijani troops has triggered a massive exodus of ethnic Armenians who have had to make a painful choice: to stay and accept Azerbaijani citizenship or leave their ancestral homes. The majority have chosen to flee, fearing the risk of ethnic cleansing and unable to trust Azerbaijani promises of guaranteed rights. Azerbaijan, backed by Turkey, launched a 24-hour offensive on 19 September 2023, reclaiming control of the region. The offensive marked the start of the Third War fought for control of this region in 3 decades. The First Karabakh War erupted in 1988 amidst the crumbling Soviet Union, killing about 30,000 people over 6 years. The second began in 2020 with Azerbaijan reclaiming a third of their territory before a Russian-brokered ceasefire. The recent conflict saw Azerbaijan enforcing a blockade preventing the import of essential supplies to Nagorno-Karabakh, leading to severe malnutrition among residents. The blockade was lifted only to allow residents to flee. The readiness of Armenia, a nation of 2.8 million people, to house up to 120,000 arrivals remains uncertain. Authorities said 35,000 are now in temporary accommodation. The swiftness of Karabakh's surrender underscores its military inferiority and highlights the geopolitical tensions in the South Caucasus region, with Azerbaijan celebrating its triumph and restoration of sovereignty. Meanwhile, a United Nations mission arrived in Nagorno-Karabakh on 1st October to assess humanitarian needs. It marks the first time in about 30 years that the international body has gained access to the region. The International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies have announced an emergency appeal for $22 million to help those fleeing.